very interesting episode there is going to have today, I think. Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Friends, Food and Fun. My name is Brian Upward and I'm your host for this evening. And I'm joined here with my lovely special guest. This is Helenka. Hello, Helenka.
Hello, Brian.
She is my chef size. You give me excellent ideas for variations along with our watchers.
And you surprised me. And tonight's
going to be a surprise too. So we've been focused on the last few episodes anyway on cheese. Okay, so I have a lot of cheese left over from our cheese episode. So we have to use this cheese up.
I'm not complaining.
And I don't think, you're not complaining. So using creativeness, thinking up ways to use cheese. So this next one is a kind of a pizza.
I'm not complaining still.
So this is what I have here on a half sheet pan is a flatbread. Okay, so this one is already made and it's kind of a lower sodium type thing, which I found. And it's already pre-cooked, so you can see the loveliness that we have here on the camera. And I put a silpat sheet thingy on my half sheet thingy. And now we're going to assemble stuff on it.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the
base, the foundation.
Yep. And our show is going to be based on that. So we have some lovely ingredients to go onto the star. That's what I'm going to call that, the star of the show.
Okay.
I got all kinds of stuff here.
Okay.
We have olives. So here we have some lovely olives. We have our assorted cheeses. So I've got Brissan, we've got St. Andre, we have the 6-year-old cheddar. I'm bringing back the Montglis and Quebec cheese.
All right.
Which we also
that was the Emmentaler one.
Yep, that's lovely. And then we have our Danish blue cheese. So this one's lovely. We love that one. And then we have the Gruyere cheese as well to add. So we get to choose. I have a thought on what I would like to put on it. We'll see what you come up with as an interesting topic. Because Helenka and I love caramelized onions, I made a whole big batch more.
Fabulous.
So we can dump these on to our heart's content. We have sun-dried tomatoes. We also have pickled cipollini onions, which are lovely as well.
Oh, right. Yes. Well, we know how well they worked out in the French pot roast.
Right? Exactly. And then I have on the vine some lovely tomatoes. We have that. And I love something on pizza. These are filet of anchovies. Okay, so we're having the real stuff this time. It's real. Yes. I always said to you too, I was like, use paste in a soup or something like that. In a stew or whatever it is we're making at the time. But use the real ones on a pizza. We've got I Love Oil. Yes. This is my industrial package size. We have, which I think is a lovely taste on a pizza, which is basil. So this is fresh basil. We're going to use that. And in this little paper bag are these little creatures. They are cipollini onions. Not cipollini. These are mushrooms. I'm trying to think what they are. Shiitake mushrooms. These are shiitake mushrooms. So we're going to cut those up and we're going to, I guess we can put everything on there. So, oh, I know I forgot one thing. And as magic would have it, garlic. We're going to have garlic on our pizza. So I need something to put that on with as well. So, my dear, what we have to choose, we're going to put everything on there, but the cheese we choose. But I would like, why don't we do, since we had such a good time with our grilled cheese sandwiches, why don't we divide the pizza in half? Or actually, even if you cut it in half, so that the flavors don't touch, and then we can do one with your combination of cheese and one with my combination of cheese. So what happens if we both like the same combination of cheese? Well, then knowing you and I'll choose something else. Okay, so we'll do it that way. Yeah. Okay, so I will cut into half. So we've got 2 halves here now. Right. So this is improvising. Yes. Okay. So what cheeses did you choose? I was thinking of the blue cheese. All right. And do we want to do 2 cheeses on each one? We could do that. We like that when we do it. Yes, that made them more mellow. So if you choose blue. Yep. See, I would not have chosen blue for mine. Oh, okay. So what else would go with blue? So okay. I like the because I like garlic. Emmentaler-ish, or no, I like the garlic. The Brissan? Yeah. What do you think? I think that would be fabulous. Okay, so Brissan with the blue cheese. See, that's what I was thinking of for you, not for me. So you know me too well. Yes. What about for yours? Let's try the Emmentaler one. Okay, so put that there. Sorry, Gruyere, you get voted off the island. We love it anyway. We love it anyway. Those two go there. Bye-bye, St. Andre. Maybe we'll eat you a little bit later. Yeah. That's that's always enjoyable. Okay, so I have to create the base now for,
Yes.
for that. It's not a tomato base, just so you know. It is olive oil and garlic.
I'm still not complaining.
Oh, thank God, because I'd have to cut it out if she was complaining.
Or cut me out.
Or cut her out, one or the other. Find a new guest. Okay, so I'm going to, using my industrial-sized olive oil.
Yes.
I'm going to drizzle that on there. And
Look at the lovely green color.
It's beautiful here, so I'm not sure if people can see what I'm doing. So we'll readjust and move things over here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is using my lovely brush here, I'm just going to brush it around. So I had given some thought on how to actually do this.
All right.
Because the flavor base is going to be the same for both. Now that looks like a lot of olive oil, but that's
You're
okay.
talking
That's
about the accompaniments.
Yeah.
So you're saying that we should use the caramelized onions, summer tomatoes,
oh yeah,
and the olives.
yes, actually,
each of them.
the base. My base is going to be the olive oil on the bread.
Oh, all right.
With the garlic.
Okay.
And then, yeah, wait for it. And then I'm going to put some fresh basil as part of that as well. Oh. And then we start layering other stuff. And cheese is cheese, so it don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll all be good. So, teaspoon?
Oh, that looked like half a teaspoon.
That's half a teaspoon. Okay, yes. That's why I bought this amount of garlic. Because
Industrial
because
spice.
we are crazy when it comes to...
But it's healthy.
Yep. So I'm going to spread this over. Now the reason why I'm putting the basil covering the garlic, because we don't want the garlic to burn, and I also do not want the basil to burn either, so we're going to layer other stuff on top of it.
Well, the caramelized onions definitely.
Yeah, so they can go on top of all that stuff.
Yes.
So, do you like it so far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, and this will get all nicely heated up. Now I have my oven, speaking of heated, my oven.
Yes, your
you know what
oven.
I like to call my oven.
Yes.
It's heated up to 400 degrees.
Okay.
It's going to take about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we're done.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like, is simple and easy. Now, next flavor, lovely basil here. So I'm going to take some basil leaves. Let's get these in the whiff. Whoa. That's fresh. That's fresh. So I'm just going to use full whole leaves.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm going to start layering on... Oh.
I'm already impressed.
Thank you. I came up with this all by my lonesome.
Yes, you did. It came out of your head.
It came out of my head. So.
And then I put my head together with yours.
And we came up with other things.
Yes.
We could do. So Helenka and I have been. I mean, we like pizza. We've done the little ones.
Yes.
On the.
But that was
English
from
muffins.
that was
But
from a book.
And this is not from a book. This is from my.
And it's nice having flatbread as a base.
Yes. So I love these. I've been finding some really good herbs now, eh?
Good.
Fresh herbs, so these are really good. Basil. Now basil and tomato, very classic. With garlic and the olive oil, that's the start of a good pizza. Okay, so now I thought I would cut up the tomatoes, put that on top of this.
Okay.
So we've got some lovely tomato here. I'm using it's a bread knife to cut the tomato. Okay, so now I'm going to layer these on top of our mixture. Okay, as much as I can anyway. Oh, we have another one. Good. So let's see if we can do this one. It's smaller pieces. So let's see what we can do here. So the next thing, now we can put anything we want. Do you have any suggestions?
I think the caramelized onions.
So next, caramelized onions. Give those a whiff.
Oh.
Don't they smoke? So that people can see what we're doing. So caramelized onions looks really good so far. So. La, 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 la.
No, you're not using a tomato base.
Yep.
You're using fresh tomatoes.
We're using fresh tomatoes, so that gives it a good. That will give it a good flavor.
Yeah, and color.
And color, absolutely. Okay, so that's done. Okay, now next thing, we have so much choice here. So I'm going to put this over here. Now we need to do other things. So we've got
okay, what do we have
anchovies.
left?
Anchovies are left.
Right.
Sun-dried tomatoes. We can leave out some stuff too. It doesn't have to be.
Or maybe we can do choose different things on the two halves.
Sure.
Because so far they will have.
They're exactly the same.
And they will just have different cheeses. But why don't we have different toppings?
Okay. So here are the little fillets. Ooh. So we'll put those on our pizzas too. Did you want some on yours? Are you okay with them?
Actually, what I don't want on mine is the sun-dried tomatoes.
Okay, so I'll do everything else but that.
Yes.
So I'm going to lay them across ways like this. So you're coming up with your own version of what you want either, right?
Well, I know I definitely want a million olives.
Okay.
Okay,
so anchovies are distributed.
Yay.
Okay, so let's get started with the olives then. And we can add some olives, because I like olives too. And these are one of my favorite olives. Olives.
Oh, yes.
There's a pit, so just
okay.
So now, what would you like next?
Well, I don't know what else you have besides the sun.
Oh, I have to do the mushrooms. So we have to put those in.
Yes.
Would you like some of those?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have these lovely things. So I'm just going to cut them up. We'll liberally
sprinkle
them on. So it's layering our pizza here. And I have cipollini onions. Do you want any of those?
Oh, definitely. Yes.
Okay.
If I'm not having the
sun-dried tomatoes?
Yes, then I definitely want lots of those.
Okay. So far we're evenly matched. Okay, so cipollini. Ooh, these ones are in balsamic vinegar.
Ooh.
I was wondering what made them so dark. Now I've used these in the stews just before too.
Yes, and they were magnificent.
Yeah, so there's no peeling of these, so we can
go to town.
Go to town with them. And just think about it, we haven't even added cheese yet.
Because this could even be a pizza all on its own without any cheese.
Yes, it could.
For people who maybe don't like cheese.
That's true. You could leave the cheese off. I think this would be perfectly good without it.
Yeah, a vegetarian pizza.
Yep. Little olive for you, darling. Okay, so now we do the cheese.
Oh.
Those are lovely, eh? Okay, so I'm going to get yours ready. So Palenka wants the Mont Gleason with the cheddar.
Yes.
And then all you need to do now is cut it up into slices. Now I'm going to try and arrange them so that even when they melt, it doesn't matter if it goes off.
Yes.
You can limit as much cheese as you want. Okay, so that's good. And then cheddar was her other choice. Get a nice piece of this. This is a 6-year-old cheddar, which I adore. This one's kind of crumbly, so we're just going to do nice pieces here. Maybe tuck a few in.
Sure.
So they can hide inside. That's Palenka's. I'm going to use this wonderful cheese, which is Boursin. It's a lovely
herb and garlic.
Herb and garlic.
And that's going to fascinate me.
As to what the flavor is going to be like.
But it's also the texture because it's much creamier.
It's very creamy.
And both of well, so you're having one creamy and one crumbly.
Yeah. All with the blue cheese.
Yes.
It's going to be very interesting.
Yes.
So I'm going to make sure I try to get.
Although we've never met two cheeses that never got along with each other.
Oh yeah. So hopefully this melts.
Because we've already done it with the goat cheese, the herbed goat cheese and blue cheese.
So here we have this blue cheese, which is quite moldy. The neat thing about this cheese is the green mold. And it just gets even more potent. So we're going to crumble this. As if you didn't know you were eating moldy cheese. Because that's what it is. That's what the green is. It's actual mold. So a little more, I'm sure it can't hurt you. Who knows if we're...
No, we're not.
If we're dead next week.
We won't be.
You don't need to worry about it then. The cheese was moldy and you couldn't eat it.
It's just extra penicillin.
So our lovely pizzas are ready to go.
Yes.
Do you want to have a good close-up look at that?
Oh, they're amazing looking.
So now we're going to put these in the oven for about 10 minutes. We're going to watch it at 400 degrees. Pizzas are ready.
Yay.
So it was 10 minutes and it started bubbling. Okay, so how does that look?
It looks amazing.
Okay, so here we go. Now on Helika's side it has all melted, as you can see. Now my side
It's more stubborn.
more stubborn. It hasn't melted, but that's okay.
It will still be hot and softer.
Yeah, which is what we want. So we're going to cut hers, since that's what she wanted. Got this one. Got my pizza cutter. So we're going to cut this here. Let's see how we do this. Okay, so why don't you try knife and fork on that one first.
Okay, so this
And
was
I'm gonna
mine?
That's yours, yep.
Okay.
You're going to give us a review on that one as I transfer this one over to the other plate.
So here I'm trying to get a little bit of everything.
Good point. Okay, so while you're doing that, I'm going to rescue this one.
Mmm. Now yours seems to be crispier.
Well, how did that happen?
I don't know. It must have been in a different part of... No, it couldn't be. Oh my God. The blue and the Brissan?
Yep.
Amazing.
Good. So that was a good choice then? Okay.
But you see, I wouldn't even call this a pizza anymore. I would call it an open-faced hot sandwich.
Okay.
Because of the fact that we're using untraditional cheeses.
Ah. Okay. So would you recommend other people trying something like this?
Definitely.
Well, excellent.
And definitely, as I say, more than one cheese.
Yeah. We like the 2 cheeses.
Yes.
Right.
And we could even
Mix
have
them up.
done 3.
Oh, we could have done
Yes, a lot.
a lot of damage. Let's just put it that way.
Yes.
So, thank you very much again for watching another episode of Friends, Food, and Fun with myself and Halenka. For more episodes and my blog, our blog, please visit my website at brianupward.com. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you again real soon. Take care for now. Cheers.
Bye-bye.